presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on, brother?
Not much, Tom. How you been?
I'm great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. Hey, congratulations on the grandbaby.
Yes, thank you. I know. Tommy just sent me a picture. I mean, it's gorgeous out right now. He just was taking him out for his first walk this morning.
All right.
He's growling and prowling already.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's Thanksgiving, folks. Let's make it a great one. And no drinking and driving. Plenty of Ubers. Life's too cool, man. People are too cool. Just don't do it. Always do your best. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Nice job, Al. Happy Thanksgiving. I like that, man. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 128, NASDAQ up 119, S&P's up 24, gold contract up $11.70, trading at $17.66 an ounce. We have silver up 52 cents, $21.75 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $3.10, $77.85 a barrel. Notes and bonds. A 10-year note up 8 ticks, trading 112.22. The 30-year up 28 at 127.16. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 1,117 ticks, trading 106.104. The euro is at 103. The yen is at 139.42, and the British pound is at 120 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you're going to have higher price. I expect the market's just going to continue higher. I think we're going to close at higher price. The swing point that the SPY is going after is it's over it right now. That's the 402.31. You're not going to have the volume. But we do have a confirmed ABC structure on the way up with a price projection of 411.03. And I expect we're going to get there. NDX 100, 3 Qs, same type of setup. We're not up to the swing yet on the 3 Qs. 3 Qs out here, up 310. You're doing 33 million shares. You are into the bar, however. The swing bar here, the low of it is 285.97. We're at 288.97. When you're that far into the bar, the top of that bar is the 293.26. It's going to go for it. Now, if that can wait until Monday, more than likely you're going to have an ABC up. Now, if you have an ABC up, that's going to be, let me just ballpark this for a second. You got 93. What do we got? We have 40. Oh, 93. 43. That gets you to 328. 311. 40, is that right? 322. Yeah, that's intense, man. So if you get it, the swing, so check this out. The swing is 311, but the ABC up would be 342 approximately. So, that's going to be a big move if that's what you can get. And it's also going to basically, if we go to the Dow, because the Dow is the leader out here. If we take a look at the Dow, and you're going to see with the Dow, bottom line, I believe it's taking out the swing today. Oh, look, it's right at it. Now, if you have time in the trade, you know that this is a 100% move or move. And what a 100% move or move is this, folks, okay? It just means that, okay, we started down at 34,481. You started down on this leg here on the August 16th. You get all the way down to a price point of 30,000. So we get down, 4,500 points, and then you go up 4,500 points. Most times, that's the most anything can do. What you normally expect when you do something like this, you're going to pull back. You got to build cause in it to get up and over this area. My point being is that the Dow has been leading in a monster way. And what normally ends up happening is that we will have the S&P catch up, and then the bottom line, the NDX will catch up. When the NDX catches a bid, then the NDX can take over everything. That's what it comes down to. Hasn't yet. There's no doubt about that. Let's go take a look at the IWM and the small caps and see where they stand in the structure. They stand a little heavier than the NDX. They're almost at the swing. The swing there is 189, and they actually hit the swing. Oh, let's see this one. Yeah, because they hit the swing 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. They hit the swing, 26 million shares versus 23, so it's going to take it out. See, it didn't hold price, but you hit that swing with 26 million first shares versus 23 million. You back down with lighter volume. That's going to take it out. That's how it's set up. Gold contract here. We take a look at the gold contract. We had out here at 8:30 this morning when they had the jobless claims come out. Bottom line is that gold rocketed down to 1733.50. Literally stayed there for not even a split second, man. If you were in front of a machine, it was pretty amazing. Hit there and just rocketed right back up to the, what's that bar there, to 1751. Now we are at 1767. You have 70,000 contracts. You don't have a lot of contract volume. We're rolling, but the bottom line is that, they can push it anywhere they want. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? Well, King dollar is breaking down. This was King dollar. The King dollar is down 1,100 ticks. It's into the lowest swing. The lowest swing, the top of the lowest swing is 107, 101. You're 100,000 points into it already. No, 100 points into it. Yeah. No, 1,000 points into it. Yeah, 1,000 points into it. So bottom line, let's say it's going to go to the bottom of that swing, which is 105.34. And we'll see just exactly what happens at that particular point. Some of the higher volume equities out here, and this will be a low volume market out here. You get Tesla's up $13. We have, let's see, AMC is up 47 cents. And we'll take a look at that and see if it's an ABC structure up. I might as well do it right now. We have time, right? AMC. Let's see what we got here. AMC. So we take a look at AMC. Oh, yeah, it's going after a B point with volume. Yeah. So the B point out here is 635. No, 835. It's going to need 53 million shares. It's not going to do it today. And then let's look intraday, because I think they were looking for an intraday ABC up too. Okay, so I see where they got that. I see where you got that. Okay, so let me look at this. So 773. Yeah, it's like a 50-50. It already did an intraday ABC up. That's when it hit the 795. This looks like AMC does look like it's going to do an ABC structure up. That's a nice setup, man. That is definitely a nice setup. That may have to do also with Amazon announced this morning, folks, that they're going to put $1 billion into films that are going to get released at theaters. Dow Industrials right now trading up 125. The Nasdaq's up 122. S&P's up 24. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kakestat's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kakestat breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 149, Nasdaq's up 131, S&Ps are up 27. Now, you got to check this out. I know most of you know about this, but when I dug into this a little bit more, this is really intriguing. This is about Coinbase, folks, right? So Coinbase, and, this is, of course, you get the meltdowns happening, okay? In the wake of the spectacular meltdown of Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto empire, many investors are looking for early warning signs that may have foretold the contagion that was about to unfold. And one possibility, look at this, man. This is when bond people just know it. Coinbase Global Junk Bonds, okay? So the largest digital trading platform has seen the price of its bonds plunge this year. Now, in January, the notes were trading at 92 cents. What that means, folks, 92 cents on the dollar, okay? Then they went to 77 cents in April before dropping to 63 cents when the Terra Luna market crash came in, right? Now they're trading at 53 cents on the dollar, okay? And 53 cents on the dollar is typically associated with distressed early signs that, hey, we have something wrong, okay? Now, this is where this gets really wild. Okay, this article here is done by Bloomberg Intelligence credit analyst David Havens, and what he's saying in particular, something that really grabbed the attention back in May was Coinbase noting, and Tommy had brought this up in his program, that clients could be treated as general unsecured creditors if the company went bankrupt. Now, this is where legal terms get really interesting, folks. Clients, like we're clients of TD Ameritrade, you're clients of Interbrokers, of Fidelity, whatever you're a client of, right? Well, we're protected. They can't take our money, okay? If they went bankrupt, if any of those companies went bankrupt, folks, we don't lose a thing. That's the bottom line. That's how exchanges work. We don't lose the money. Now, this is not the same in Coinbase, and watch this. This is where this gets really weird. This caught many people by surprise. According to, because they filed with the SEC in May saying that their clients could be treated as general unsecured creditors. This caught a lot of people by surprise and raised several questions. Why? What were they? Bankruptcy? What were they seeing, hearing, feeling that compelled lawyers to include the statement at the time? And secondly, clients, wait. We may be pari passu to bondholders. Now, pari passu, I looked up what that means, folks, okay? What that means, that's a Latin phrase meaning equal footing in finance. Equal footing means that two or more parties to a financial contract or claim are all treated the same in bankruptcy proceedings, okay? So, where did I finish? Okay, here it is. That we may be pari passu to bondholders, not segregated as would be in a regular exchange. At the time, Coinbase chief executive Brian Armstrong said the firm added the disclosure due to new U.S. Security and Exchange Commission accounting requirements. It contributed to the decline of the bonds and proved to be one of the indicators of what was to come. The yield on Coinbase's bonds is currently 13 to 15%. The bottom line here is that there's no way that would go in there if there wasn't a decent possibility, folks, that there's a problem. Now, I'm going to swing back to yesterday when we were at the bankruptcy court yesterday, and the creditors, the top 50 creditors, didn't want to be disclosed who the creditors were, okay? So this is really going to be insane. And I think what's really insane is Kathy Wood keep buying it. I mean, it's like, are you kidding me? See, just look at this for a second. You got to look at this. Coinbase is telling, there's the revenue. Coinbase is telling us that this year, look at this, $9.42 they're going to lose. So I think it's $1 billion. 1 second. Yeah. Well, they got 178 million shares times $10, right? Well, that's 1.7 billion. And then next year, they're going to lose 450. So what's that? About 900 million. The bottom line is that your probability that this equity can be in trouble in like 2 seconds is like huge, man. I mean, it's just over the top. And there's no way, you know that the part that he says for the SEC regulation, well, of course, the SEC regulation, you know, he's making like, oh, this is a new regulation. It's not a new regulation. If you have a public company or even a private company, okay, and you have real auditors, if they see something in there that said, hey, man, there's a chance that you can go south, it's going to be in there. And in this particular case, I bet that's exactly what happened. And, you know, there's more fluff on the story. That's what's going on. And the fluff on the story is that, oh, well, this is a new SEC regulation. Well, it should be a new SEC regulation, right? If that's the case. Because if there's any chance whatsoever that you're going to go bankrupt, that has to be out there. And my take on this is that what's going to happen is that we are going to have inside those creditors, they're going to be there somewhere. And if they ever are, that's going to be a black eye beyond belief. Because if they are, they should have been disclosed like right here and right now, you know. So we'll see where it shakes out. Oh, I didn't know. You got a Hewlett Packard building going up for this is interesting. One of the Tigers is saying, listen to this, folks. Tom, are you making a standing lowball offer for the corporate headquarters building? Is that Hewlett Packard building? You know what's so crazy about that? Listen to this, folks. This happened in Boston. This happened in that, let's see, what year is it? Oh, my God, it's like 15, 20 years ago. Oh, Kathy's, her building. Her building, I can see her, I can see not only her building, but I know she lives right around the corner from us, from where we are in our office. But you know what you just brought up, Dan? Listen to this, folks, okay? This is wild. Now, this had to be like, this is like 25 years ago, 24 years ago, but this actually happened in Boston, is that there was a huge building, and what happened, no one bid in it. And these two guys came in, and the bottom line, I think they got that building for like, oh, it's like ridiculous. I mean, let's say the buildings were $10 million, they got it for $1 million. And that was it. And like everyone else was in shock, like, and including me, because what happened is that you never thought you had enough money to buy it, and so no one showed up, and they got it, bought it. It was the Wang building, I think. I think it was the Wang building. Anyway, it's a crazy story, man. Yeah, but those things do happen. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, and that's interesting. So one of our tigers are saying that it actually illustrates why they're not a true custodian or fiduciary when you open an account. They're a bookie, and they are a bookie. So what happens with a bookie, folks, a bookie just take your money and use it whatever they want to do. Yeah, I can see that, man. I can definitely see that. 877-927-6648. Let's say Deere and Company, man, they're on fire. They've exploded topside with their numbers. And check this out. When we come back, we're going to talk about what exactly. Yeah, that was it. Thank you, Duncan Steve. I love Wayne Tower, Lowell, Mass. It was only $700,000. That's even worse. Oh my God, unbelievable. That's sick, folks. If you ever seen this tower, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah. Stay right there. We'll come right back.
If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Dow. Dow Industrials right now up 119, Nasdaq's up 122, S&P's up 23. So Deere, folks, brought $14.4 billion to the top line and $7.44 to the bottom line. And, you know, bottom line is breaking topside. It's up 5%. Now, what's amazing, so check this out, man. This is going to be pretty amazing. So, you know, if you've seen some of these big combines, folks, it's almost like, you know, it's amazing what they can do with one person in them. But that's not the news. The news is that Deere is saying that by 2030, corn and soybean production in the United States is going to be autonomous, totally autonomous. Right now, they've just started. Farmers already started paying Deere to use automation technology for tillage work this autumn. It just started. And they're exploring, this is Deere, they're exploring a reoccurring revenue model that allows growers to use such advancements as needed. Now listen to this one. So Earlier this year, Deere revealed an autonomous tractor that has developed technology in which the sprayers use artificial intelligence to identify weeds in the fields. I mean, it's unbelievable what some of this technology can do, you know. I mean, unfortunately, you get Monsanto and you know, they used Roundup, you know, and, you know, that screws things up. But, I mean, you talk about for tractors, for autonomous, finding weeds, that's pretty incredible, man. I mean, you know, there's no doubt about it. And when you start talking about autonomous machines, I can't even imagine how much they cost. You know, but the bottom line is that we can see the you know, if you start with the tilling, you can find the weeds, you're going through it. Imagine you just hit a button and say, okay, let's go, here we go. You know, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of acres. It's pretty intense. Caterpillar, let's look at Caterpillar, you know, because there's no doubt. I mean, Caterpillar has just about the same variety. Let me see what, so Caterpillar comes out the 27th. Not the same chart. Let me see this. Well, I guess it is. It's probably bust. It's ready to bust. Yeah, it's ready to bust too. Yeah. So if Caterpillar, let me here. I got to go to Deere. If Deere's set up like this, Deere's going to be a monster ABC up. Let me just see this. Put this on a 15-year monthly. It can be. This will be interesting. 446. We'll find out. You know, this is going to be this will be not hard. I mean, if we do the 57 million. No, you only have 31 so far. No, it doesn't have enough volume. But if this was an ABC up, man, it'd be a monster because the A to B leg is huge. It's only when we did that retracement. Look at this, though. That's well, no, look at that. See that? Look at what this is amazing, folks. When you take a look at this, so Deere, right? Look at this run, man. So Deere had a run. Now we're talking. This is where you want to get your head wrapped around expansion, contraction theory, and Fibonacci. In fact, today is Fibonacci day. I got to go in the den again and look at that. One of our traders told us this morning. Today's Fibonacci day, so it's perfect. But if take a look at this for a second. So Deere started out in March. This is the March low of 2020 at 106. It goes nonstop up to 392. It consolidates, then it runs to 466. And then it does almost a 50% retracement. A 50% retracement would have been 275, and it got to 283. And then it took another 6 months to get higher again. You can see, you know, when you go do a straight line, folks, okay, you know, you have to be so cognizant of what a 50% movement is because, you know, I imagine the people that bought, you know, at the 400s, it's like, oh, my God, what the heck just happened? I'm at 483, 283. And what that is, that's just a pullback in a bull market. And if you take a look at the volume, you can even see it in the volume. The bottom line is that the lowest, the 27 million was going into 37 million at the lows. Yeah, I mean, it pulled back, but you can see price-wise, man, I mean, if you want to understand a 0.382, 618, 76, you just do. Because what happens is that if your first leg is too long, just a 0.382 off of that leg is big, big dollars. Let's go take a look. Well, let's take a look at Tesla because what Tesla did out here, bottom line is that, you know, it took off this morning. We bring this back. Let's bring this back. See what you're going into. Okay, so Tesla, I wouldn't be touching Tesla, by the way, but so Tesla rejected 166 and you're at 183. So I see what it's rejecting here. Yeah, it's gonna be a close call because that's where it did break topside. Well, it broke. Excuse me, folks. It broke topside at 167. Oh, we got to 166, man. Yeah. Here, 1 second. I put that line on the wrong one. This is actually interesting. Ghosted. Now watch this. This is where it went, right there. It actually did. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Yeah. Well, we'll see whether they can get any juice going, because what it did do is that 167? 167. Look at, this is interesting, man. So watch this now. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Because what you have, this is the high of a high volume bar. That would make sense. That you get a bounce there. So what you want to watch with Tesla is that, bottom line is you're going to get any juice, volume on the way back up. Let's go take a look at Nova Gold. Okay, so let's see this. Come on. NG. So this is an exploration company. Still doesn't have, I don't think they get any revenue yet. No revenue yet. They plan, no, they still don't plan on having any revenue. Okay, so it is this is Donlin Creek. I remember years ago, this was a, appetizer, right? So what Donlin Creek is, folks, okay, it's in Alaska. They can never get this thing opened, is no doubt. It's going to be one of the biggest gold mines in the world, and copper. So let's take a look and see what we got. Right now, what you're doing is you're trading up 19 cents. You get volume. It's going to take a B point out. It doesn't have the volume. But, yeah, this one's higher price. I mean, what you want to get this inside $5.96. And actually, let's do it this way. 653. 653, you're in the higher range. Well, 653 is the number right there. You get that in there, you're in the higher range. Then what's also going to happen is that you can see this bottom that's developing. When you break in that higher range, this is ice when it broke down. You break in that higher range, then the bottom line, you can take the top of that range, you take the bottom of that range, and you add it, and then that's going to get you up to that 836. Yeah, so there's action there. There's definitely action there. Let's go take a look at the NQs for a second, because this is interesting. This market's getting, it's only 20 minutes left, I guess, but it's having a hard time popping. Yeah, they're just staying. This market's going to stay at highs, man. But you got to remember, though, you're at highs, you get light volume. We'll do Home Depot as soon as we come up. Dow Industrials right now up 92, Nasdaq's up 115, S&P's up 21. But yeah, what did happen with the new housing out here today, too, folks, okay? New housing numbers, it's a real surprise. They were higher, and they were all higher right here, right where we are, bottom line, people are moving to Florida, man. That's the bottom line, and that's strong. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 85, Nasdaq's up 111, S&Ps are up 20. Let's go take a look at Home Depot and see what we have inside Home Depot. So the low for Home Depot this last 12 months is 264. The high's 420. Their PE's 19. The next time they come out with their numbers is going to be in February 22nd. Let's see what they're looking at here. So they're looking at a deduction of $2.8 billion in gross revenue and approximately $1 in earnings. They did 38.9. It looks like the peak was the second quarter, which would make sense because their second quarter actually is going to be the first quarter, meaning January, February, March, or even before that. So Home Depot, let's see what we have here. You got an ABC up, man. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, wow, look at this. Okay, interesting. So 317.68, get $40. That's going to give you 343. What's that swing high? 332. Well, 1 second. Let's take a look at this. 343. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it's going to take that swing out. It's an ABC structure up. Yeah, it's interesting. It's 343. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is wild. This doesn't happen all the time, but it's going to go right into the gap. And that now let's see. Also, I'm curious as to what kind of contraction this did. So it did over 50% contraction. Yeah, but that's saying it's going to go higher. Let's go take a look at those. You know what is this? So here, I'm going to finish this first because I'm going to explain this other deal. Okay, so if we take a look at Lowe's. Okay, so we take a look at Lowe's. The low is 170. The high is 263. This has been for a year. The PE's 15. They're looking to do 22.8 billion and 227. So what's interesting here is that dollar-wise, they're actually going to bring less to the bottom line, even percentage-wise. We take a look at this, though, and bring this up. And we put this on a weekly. Yeah, same deal, man. You're going into, now this one here is going into the swing with good volume, man. This one's higher price. So you know it's going to be intriguing here, folks. So check this out. When the CARES Act went through, okay, that money is just starting to fuel into the states, and it's going to go into the city. And the amount of infrastructure, I'm explaining this because of Lowe's and Home Depot, because I'm I'm actually involved in it in St. Pete. So what will end up happening is this. The amount of money that has spread, this is what's really going to be intriguing about this, is the inflation aspect of it, okay? Because the amount of money that are coming into cities is extraordinary. I mean, over the top. I'm actually opening a Palmetto Park Civic Association for all the neighborhood that I've built out. And, you know, that's to have a good time, good neighborhood, all of that. But it's also structurally, there is so much money in there structurally that the bottom line, whether you want signs, whether you want sidewalks, whether you want, you know, real infrastructure is going to be built. And that's going to be built right across the country. So I can see how a Home Depot, a Lowe's, anything, cement mixes, steel manufacturers, this stuff's going to get laid out. And now that money is not really going to start pouring into the economy for probably another 6 to 8 to 9 months. But it's coming, you know, and the way that it works, if you're in these individual communities, no matter what community you're in, what happens is that you're going to, it's first at the state level, then they have to disperse so much at the city level. Now, when you get to the city level, folks, the bottom line is you got to start doing your homework, okay? Because we know how this goes. Politicians are going to, like, start putting this out. Well, get your neighbors together so you get, you know, a little of that infrastructure yourself, okay? That's for your neighborhood, okay? Because it's out there. It's out there in spades, too. So CX, is this CMEX? Yeah, this is CMEX, okay? Lows 320, the highs 693. This one, dude, I wonder how that guy is, man. Hey, you got to call us, man. Oh, what was his name, man? What a great guy. I haven't heard him for so long. Ugh. What was his name? Someone help me in the Tigers Den. Yeah, so Carlos. It was Carlos. Carlos, man, I hope you're doing all right, man. Happy Thanksgiving out there. Carlos, that was his name. Okay. So remember, Carlos called us when this thing was down at $1.50 or something. Look at it. That thing ran to $9. Right there. Yeah, it ran to $9. And yeah, this is going up again, man. This looks like it did a 0.76 retracement. It did. Look at that. So you know what's cool, folks? Okay, when you do this for a long time, you can almost tell by looking at it. But it did exactly 0.76 retracement. So a 0.76 retracement means that, you know, the bottom line is that, you know, it's not going to go break its highs. But guess what? You have volume behind the move. You're going into a swing. You're going into that swing with volume. That says, hey, higher prices can come at you. That's how that shakes out. We got to take a look at the, let's go take a look at the GDX, some of these gold equities, because we had some volume in them yesterday. Yeah, we got it today, man. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be good. Look at this. We got an ABC up in the GDX. This is going to be fun, man. Okay, so here we go. A to B. Your B point out here, 28.49. Your A point, 22. That's 6. That's going to get you 33.18. What's up there? 33.28. We're going up. We're going for the swings, man. That's the bottom line. Yes, he was in Mexico the last time we heard from Jim. That's right. Well, hopefully, Carlos, I hope you're all right, man. Yeah, but gold's going up, man. The GDX. Now, what's impressive about this, folks, okay, is that this is crossing the B point on a slow day. You know, so bottom line is that this runs on. And, you know, we'll see, particularly because if you get the ABC structure that wants to do the, you know, yeah, let's go look at that, Fletch. GDXJ, GDXJ, XJ, XJ. This is the small caps. Yep, look at that. And you hear this, you know what's so cool about this one? Watch this, folks. You know how many times I talk? If you come into a swing, this was yesterday. It was coming into a swing with 9 million shares, and it had 9 million. You know, it's interesting. It's fallen off today, though. What did we do yesterday? 35.17. 35.01. I can't. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow. Dow Industrials right now trading up 88. NASDAQ up 107. S&P's up 20. We'll come right back.
technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow up 108, Nasdaq up 111, S&P's up 23. Check out this option trade, folks. This is a interest rate option trade that's been getting put on. This is pretty intense. I mean, there's some heavy money betting that by December of, let me get this right, December of 2023, okay, that the overnight rates are going to be from 3 to 2%. And right now we are at 4. We're at 3.75 to 4. So check it out. The wager involves the overnight rate for next year and into 2024. The last 2 weeks, there's been a call spread put on that is focused on the 97 and 98 strikes. And that the 97 and 98 strikes bring you into, let me put this one over there so you can read this when I'm reading it. So the 97 and 98 strikes got down to the 3 to 2% number. And check this out, man. I mean, you're talking about they've done 50,000 option spreads that cost them $35 million. So this is going to be so intriguing, man. I mean, because, hey, we know how this goes. The bottom line is that, could you just imagine that, you know, yes, so the bet is that inflation is going to drop very quickly. Yes, that's what this bet is. This bet is that the Fed's going to, you know, Well, either the inflation drops, I would say that, yeah, the inflation drops that quickly. Or you go into a, severe recession that quick. But, I can see the bottom line is that someone just put up $35 million. So, and we'll see where it shakes out, man. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great weekend, folks. Have a safe weekend. Thanks for being with us at TFNN. We really appreciate all you tigers and tigresses. We wouldn't be here without you. Have a great one, have a safe one, and no drinking and driving. Look at them, folks.